All right, guys, so I'm behind the other Landcruiser real quick. This is the stock. We'll see if it translates, but at least you'll get an idea for the tone. Ready? Stock horn. One time. Hey, guys, so lots of complaints about the boom stock meep meep of the Landcruiser. So this is your stock OEM. This is what comes in. It's located under here, and we're going to get into how to access it. But this is it, super simple. It's got a one plug, grounds out right there. They bolt here and here. And I'm gonna show you how to replace this in like 5 minutes. Super simple, no cutting, no splicing, no wiring, just unplug, replug, and then 2 screws. So forget this guy. We're gonna get rid of the meep meep and replace it with some beep beep. And that's this guy. So this is the Hella kit. It's a trumpet horn. It is a direct plug and play. It is actually made for Toyotas, and thankfully they did not change the plug for the Landcruiser, unlike the speaker system. So all we're gonna do is go ahead and replace meep meep with beep beep, and less than 5 minutes, you're good to go. Let's get into it, shall we? And I'll drop a link for this guy in the description. Step 1 is pop your hood and open it up, and then we're left with this. And what we're trying to get to is actually right here. So those of you that have worked on Toyotas are probably wondering, what in the heck is this? And I probably did what you did. I put this, I'm like, what was Toyota thinking? And I popped it the first time. Then I reached out to my buddy and was like, man, this thing's ridiculous. And he goes, yeah, push them in. So check it out, guys. Ready? That's it. So go through and push all of these down initially. Here's the next. And that. And that. And lastly. Okay, and now what you want to do is don't just grab this and rip up, because all of these will be like a 10mm socket and go down into your grill. The easiest thing to do, take your same hook and just kind of pry it up like that. And then put those somewhere to the side, because you can buy replacements on Amazon, but I've not seen this style before, so you kind of don't want to lose these. At least not yet. Save that for other installs. So we're going to go through and take the rest of these out and remove the cover. All right, we got all our buttons out, and now we're going to go ahead and remove this cover. So to remove it, super simple. Go ahead, grab at the back, lift up, pull out, because it's got a little lip there and there. So lift up and pull back towards the driver. And there you go. Now I have rock lights for my grill, so you don't have that. But all you need to do is just go ahead and place that kind of back there. And then what we're after is just these right here, these. So little dots, boom and boom. And we're gonna go ahead and remove those. And to remove them, we're gonna need, it looks like, a 12mm socket. So let's go ahead and grab that. All right, guys, so I was right, 12mm. So righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Let me just go ahead and undo this guy real quick. And he's in there pretty good. So the main thing, and the reason why I said put this tray back there, there we go, he's ready, is we're gonna go ahead and put our bolts up there for safekeeping. So we got this undone. Do the rest of it by hand. And the reason why I'm not jumping ahead in the video is the removal and the connector. So he dropped down there. Anyways, take your 12, just kind of put them up there for safekeeping. We'll keep that socket. Now let's take a look at what we're working at here. So here is the stock meep meep, and as you can see, here is the connector, right? And it gets its grounds off of being bolted right there. So we're gonna wanna use the same stock locations on this. Go ahead and just depress down and it should pull. No. Okay guys, so even with two hands, it's still a little difficult. So do yourself a favor, depress and hold with your left hand here, or if you're right hand, whatever. Grab your hook tool and then just kind of pry it apart and it'll come right out. Okay guys, so this is our stock OEM unit. As you can see, it bolts in, there's a single wire feed. Here's the replacement. This is the hellahorn, trumpet, snail, whatever. Bolts right in, same, so the hole's the same. The connector's the same too. So no crimping, no soldering, no none of that. It's just direct plug and play. So go ahead and take that plug, put it in here, and then we bolt it in. I'll show you guys that in a second. And then you're gonna do the same thing to the other side right there. So super easy replacement, but I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's finished. All right, we got it plugged in with the OEM. There was absolutely nothing to do. There's that. So we have undone a total of 1 bolt. We got our 12 millimeter that we took off to replace this guy. We're just gonna go ahead, put him in here. This is very important. Do not get creative because, again, this is only a positive feed. It gets its ground through here. So you want to maintain that. If you try to get like fancy, maybe you get some different colors or chrome or gold or whatever, and you want to show them off, and you're like, oh, they would look better closer to the grill. If you don't have a grounding point, you're not going to have any sound. So you're kind of stuck with this. So there's that. We're gonna just tighten it down real quick. It's already hooked up. You're good to go there. Here's the other one that we're gonna remove and do the exact same thing. And then we'll go ahead and from there, show you guys the sound comparison and we'll wrap this up. This is, honestly, it is a quick 5-minute, if that, upgrade. Super easy, much safer afterwards. Okay guys, we got it put back together. A couple of quick installation notes. This, because of plug orientation, it did not want to go the same as this. It does not matter. It'll work either direction. It's pointing downwards. So to make it work with the stock fitting, I just flipped it around. The other thing to note is, if you remember, we depressed these guys down. To reinstall, you actually need to get them back in the up position. Toyota designed them to go both ways, unlike me. So take these, see it's got the little thing, just find a hard surface, push down, and that's what we're trying to do. Go ahead, grab your cover, and reverse is this slides in. So go ahead, let's see, you got your notch that goes up, then you have ones that go under, and got to do that. There we go. Okay, perfect. So there we go. And then we're going to go ahead and put these little buttons back in. So again, buttons up and just kind of manipulate it in. So there it is, like that. Push down, just straight, get it flush. That's it. Now do that for the rest and you're done. And we're gonna go listen to the difference in sound. All right, that same dang Landcruiser is in the way. Now let's beep beep him. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Just kidding, here you go. So that's the new tone. Ready? One more time. Much better, much better.